Hey guys, welcome to my channel, and today I wanted to do a second 10 differences of the Netherlands versus the US video. The first one I did, we did, had like a good reaction to it, and I actually didn't think that so many people were interested in the differences. But yeah, of course there's, the major ones, but there are quite a few like smaller things that aren't that big of a deal. But yeah, I'll go through the other 10 that we kind of came up with. Say hello!
Hello YouTube! My name is Giovanni!
Yeah, this is Giovanni. He's making his appearance in a first video. Hey, Giovanni.
He was already in the video before.
Hey. Okay, he's not interested. Okay, so let's see here. Okay, so like one of the big things I feel like a lot of people here comment on as far as like American culture, I guess, or yeah, the stereotypes or something, is that like we eat all of our food through like drive-through places, which, yeah, it's like really convenient, and a lot of people do eat yeah, fast food sometimes. But yeah, some Dutch people act as if they're eating vegetables every night or something, but they do have something which, yeah, they refer to as a snack shop. So yes, it's not drive-through, but there are so many snack shops. I think there's probably, I don't know, you can probably find one on almost every corner or something. Yeah, within, like, you have one and then like maybe you walk 5 minutes and then like there's another one. And it's pretty much just full of like foods that you can get fried. So yeah, America, yeah, we have a lot of drive-throughs, but they can still get unhealthy foods from a snack shop.
Is it only the difference about drive-through food, or that you have drive-through everything? Banks, ATMs, oh, that's the same. Medicine shops.
Oh, okay, that's true. That's true. I think even in
Starbucks.
Even in Colorado, there's actually a drive-through liquor store.
Yeah, stuff like that.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so we have like a lot of drive-throughs.
Here the only drive-through you have is well, a McDonald's, a KFC, and a Burger King, and we don't even have all of that in this town. We only have a McDonald's.
Yeah.
And I think that's the only drive-through thing there is.
Yeah. But as far as the point of the unhealthiness, they do have their share of junk foods.
In the US, you have all those chains like is it Denny's, Wendy's, McDonald's, Burger King, KFC, well, of course Domino's and stuff, and all of the other ones. But yeah, here there's less of that and more of small snack shops with deep fried food.
Yeah, a lot of deep fried food, and also even though they may not go through a drive-through for their food, they do have
delivery.
Yeah, delivery, and I think just about everything delivers.
Yeah, from sushi to hamburgers to
pizzas.
All kinds of food.
Yeah, you can get like everything delivered. So, okay, what's next? Oh, another thing that I found very different from what I'm used to as far as working here, and that is having a contract. So here, well, this is just from my experience. I don't know how every single company works, but when you get a job, you're offered a contract for a certain period of time, and or sometimes you're working for a company and you can work there for a while, and then they decide if they want to offer a contract or just get rid of you. But I feel like it's a big difference, because in the States, at least from the places I've worked, yeah, maybe you have like a probation period or something, but once you're hired, you just have that job, say, for a indefinite amount of time, or until you screw up or something like that. But here, maybe you have a contract for, say, 9 months, and then when it gets close to that time, they determine if they want to renew your contract or say bye or something.
But
so that's a big difference for me.
That's with the flexible workers. is that I think you give someone a contract, I think for a maximum of 2 years, but then divide it in three little contracts. And if they wanna, and then after that 2-year period, if they wanna get rid of you, they're allowed to fire you, and then within 6 months they can get you back and do the same thing again. So a 2-year, not 2-year contract, but they call it, I think it was a 778 something. So the first contract is 7 months, the second contract is 7 months, and then the third contract is 8 months, and then the 2-year period is passed again, and then there's another 6 months that they fire you, and after 6 months they hire you again.
Yeah, see, that's really complicated. Yeah. It's completely
different. That's only for flexible workers, because, for example, if they after those 2 years they forget to cancel your contract, so that means that automatically you get your 4th contract, which means that you are now part of the company by law. So there are some jobs where it's like once you're hired, then that's just your job, like forever. Could be, well, unless you start working there.
Yeah.
But yeah, well.
So like, for example, my friend Yvonne, she also has a contract, and then your sister's boyfriend, the work that he does, he has like a contract. It's not like, okay, you get hired.
Well, it also depends. You can also have a contract for a set amount of time. For me, for example, my contract ends on May 2020. So I know that before May 2020 I have to find something else. It's not like they say, oh yeah, till you retire you can work here. There are still jobs that do that, but it's less and less because of, well, if you do that, it's hard to get rid of employees, and if your company is going bad, then it's hard to get rid of like the people that like work there. Like, how would you say that? Like in contracts, and not the flexible workers. Flexible workers you can just get rid of easily.
Yeah.
Doesn't cost you a lot.
Yeah, that's true. Let's see. One of the third differences is the gas price. I don't drive, but from what I've seen, so for comparison, on average, you can say the gas is around 150 per liter, and then it's like 3.8 liters to equal a gallon. So then it's €5.70 for 1 gallon, which converts to $6.93 for 1 gallon of gas.
In the Netherlands.
Well, it's US versus
but that's the reason why sometimes if we're close to Belgium or my gas is really low, then we just drive to Belgium, because there it's 20 cents a liter cheaper.
So yeah, and he says the majority of the price, it's mostly just a bunch of taxes, but yeah, it's still a big price difference, because I know in the States, if gas is going around like, I don't know, $2.50, some people are like freaking out, saying like it's really expensive.
Yeah, a lot of a lot of that is taxes.
Yeah.
The government needs to earn money somewhere, somehow.
Another big difference, at least from where I lived, is the how we, well, I wouldn't say, well, okay, like it depends, like if you're living in a house or an apartment, but it's the way that the trash is dumped. It's a little bit different for the area that you're living in, but there's like a lot of underground containers, so you can, like where we live now, you can put like your trash can on the street, which is similar to like the US, but you can you have like a pass, and there's like these underground bins that you can dump like plastic, or there's like a container for paper, there's a container for like glass, as far as like recycling, so it makes it really easy to recycle things compared to the US. You don't have to drive to like some recycling center and dump everything. There's just bins, pretty much like in multiple areas, like all over town.
Close to supermarkets most of the times.
Oh yeah, like in the supermarket, like parking lots. And okay, transportation, which if anyone is familiar like with the Netherlands, I'm pretty sure you guys hear that like they bike everywhere, almost everywhere.
Bike is life.
Yeah, there's like bike paths everywhere. It's a big difference from the States where you're like riding your bike on the sidewalk. Now I'm sure some bigger cities have, they're starting to get bike paths, but yeah, the places I've been, yeah, you're riding your bike on the sidewalk. And yeah, if you're not doing that, then you're taking your car like everywhere, even if it's like around the corner. We don't really walk too many places or walk to get groceries. We drive.
Well, yeah, that's because the gas price is so expensive over here.
Yeah, exactly.
I just get my bike. It's 10 minutes of biking. Plus, also, it's sometimes even easier to bike to town than get your car and go to town, because then you have to pay for parking.
Yeah, that's true. And then usually with the bike path, because bikes can squeeze into more places, there's more of a direct path to where you're going. And if you drive, then you're kind of taking like a long route, and then it takes much longer.
And finding a parking spot or a parking garage.
Yeah. And another thing, like speaking about like the cars and gas and things like that, is the fact that there's not really any stop signs. I think I can count on one hand how many times I've seen a stop sign. And here, so you're mostly like yielding for everything. They have markings on the street, which we refer to as like shark teeth. It's like little triangles. And then you know if you have to slow down and pretty much make sure it's clear before you can go. Yeah. But there's not like actual stop signs. Not that many.
The only place where we have stop signs is, for example, where it's hard for the person in the car to see if he can slowly keep driving or not. For example, if you come from between two buildings and there's a bike path, then they prefer you to stop. So first you check the bike path, and then but yeah, in the US you have to stop everywhere for 3 seconds.
Yeah, so like, so as far as, there's the yielding, and then there's the roundabouts to prevent like the whole stop and go thing.
Well, of course, traffic lights.
Well, yeah.
But not so much, I think. More roundabouts.
Oh yeah, there's a ton of roundabouts. And another difference is scanning your own groceries in the grocery store. So I'm not talking about like the self-checkout that you see in like a Kroger or Walmart or even Target, but you actually have a scanner. Well, this is in some grocery stores.
Not all the grocery stores.
Yeah, only some of the big ones.
The Plus, I think.
So you can have a scanner, and as you're scanning your groceries in the supermarket, you can already bag them.
Yeah.
And then you, you can hand off the scanner either to someone, or sometimes you
put it
back like in the kiosk, and then you scan your like little shopper's card, and then it will bring up your order, and then you pay. So you don't have to really deal with anyone.
Well, that's random checks though. Sometimes there's a random check, and then they scan like 5 or 10 of your products to see if you didn't scam the system. Yeah,
to make sure you didn't slip anything extra in your bag. But I really like that, because then you can shop and already bag your groceries.
Yeah, cool with the cool stuff and the not cool stuff with the not cool stuff.
Yeah, so it's really convenient. Oh, and...
Did we also, did we talk about the bags? The plastic bags cost money in the first part?
Oh, I think so.
Oh, okay, no, that's also the reason why we bring our own bags. First we scan it, and then we can pack it in our own bags. And
true.
Yeah. That's the whole system.
I think we mentioned that in the first one. And I have, okay, so another difference, I guess it seems like maybe it's more common to eat out in the US, and I'm referring to as far as like for any little like meetup, just meeting up with friends. Usually, well, at least me, I would say, oh yeah, let's meet up at Applebee's or Chili's or like this place. Oh, they have happy hour here. Let's meet up for drinks there. You know, things like that. And here, I feel like it's way more expensive to just meet up for random like occasions, like just because. Like, for example, I don't think I've seen like a happy hour here, or there's not like a place where you have it's a half price appetizers after, for example, 9 or something like that. So it's not like so cheap to just go and meet up and like eat out with friends here.
Are you smiling on camera?
Oh yeah, he is smiling.
Sorry, I'm taking Giovanni's taking your shine.
And I think I actually kind of combined like 2 into 1. And then the last thing is the lack of I guess I would say like military like benefits, or I guess maybe I can even say like appreciation maybe, because maybe it's just because I came from a town that was like a big military town, and like almost like any store or restaurant that you would go to, you would see advertisements for, oh, like show your military ID and you get like a discount on here, or
eat for free.
like yeah, or yeah, maybe even sometimes like eating for free or something like that. And here I haven't seen like anything like that. There's not really like a promotion.
Hi, Mama.
Hi. He's like, what are you talking about? I haven't really seen like any like military like promos or something like that. There's not any commercials that say, oh yeah, come on into this store and receive like 10% off of your order this weekend or something like that. So
Dutch people like to be grumpy, like everything that has to do with taxes, like military, police, government. They say like, oh yeah, you're all doing that stuff from our tax money.
oh yeah.
Yeah, but like those people also pay tax over their income, and they also pay tax if they go to the grocery store.
Yeah, that's
but
true.
yeah, instead of like appreciating what they do for the public, they like to criticize them.
Oh yeah, well I'm sure there's some complaining about yeah, where the tax money is going and how it's being used within like the military in the US too, but yeah, that's probably a whole other video.
Yeah.
But yeah, so those are pretty much like the other 10 differences. I know I kind of combined like 2 into 1, but yeah, hopefully you guys have learned maybe something else new. And yeah, I mean, the country is not that big, but yeah, it can vary like, you know, on where you live. Maybe Amsterdam has a restaurant or a bar that has happy hour, but yeah, I don't live there, so. Yeah.
Well, I think about the happy hours, I think that's forbidden to prevent young people from drinking a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's a happy hour will
encourage more
encourage
drinking.
people to drink more that hour or those 2 hours. I think it's you're not allowed to do it anymore in bars. Maybe they still do it somewhere like secretly or something, but yeah.
You're dirty.
I want to have a happy hour of milk.
So yeah, those were my other 10 differences. If I think of some other minor things, maybe I can make a 3rd video. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of the video and the other differences I gave you guys. And if you know of some other differences, oh, the camera is like focusing because you're like moving all around. No?
Just continue.
No, it's too blurry.
There we go.
Slowly.
Yay! Focus on me. Focus on me.
So, yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, if you guys can think of some other differences, yeah, maybe you live in the Netherlands, and you live in a bigger city and there's more going on there or more differences. Yeah, let me know in the comments because, yeah, I'm interested on maybe what you guys are experiencing in another city. And yeah, thanks for watching the video.
Bye-bye.
Okay,
Come,
yeah, we can show you guys Giovanni really quick.
Come, Gio.
Okay, he kind of spit on his sweater, but just disregard that. Giovanni, look, he's not looking. Hey,
It's a scam. It's a scam.
Giovanni, you have to say hi.
Dude.
Everyone wants to meet you. Hey, Giovanni. Hey, look, Giovanni. Hello. Hi. Oh.
Hallo. Ik heb dorst.
Yeah, okay, he's not interested. Thank you guys for watching. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.